Yeah, apologies for the sun.
No, it's all good. This is how I like it. Sun in my eyes. Amazing.
Nerd Reactor, roll out.
Crystal, how's it going?
John, it's going good. It's going very fast, but in a good way.
Second movie. It already came in China. It made a lot of money. Over $2 billion. Like, yeah.
Boatload. I believe the scientific term is a metric boatload.
Yeah, so what do you say to your friends? Like, I'm in a movie that just made over $2 billion.
That's exactly how I was like, yeah, you go, guys. You should be. No, I can't take credit for that part. It made that much money before I was even a part of it, and so it's wonderful to bring it to a new audience now. In the English sphere, that's been the biggest honor, to be trusted with something that has been so monumental and so successful. For them to say, hey, come on over, like, become a part of this project, has been an honor beyond words.
And Ne Zha has been dealing with a lot of crap, like in the first movie, just people.
I mean, it's hard, man. Growing up is hard.
Yeah. And then now in the second movie, like dealing with your inner self. And so I guess for you, I want to ask, like, if there is a moment in your career, if you remember, like, you have to deal with your inner self, and how do you overcome that?
That's an amazing question, and it was the moment that I decided to move to LA and pursue voice acting. I grew up a child of immigrants. I thought I would do what is I think a lot of people who grew up with my background would consider a pretty typical path of doing like some kind of STEM field, get a stable career going, no problem with that. And then I fell in love with acting, and it was this wrestling that I had to do for a while with my identity and being like, how bad do I want this? How much is it a part of me? Can I ignore it? The answer was no. And eventually the answer came out being like, I knew I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't do this, because this is what's true to me. I love telling stories more than anything. So to be a part of something like this, to be a part of this immense triumph of animation, of film in general.
You're in this movie. You, like, the story that's you with Ne Zha, it's kind of like inner struggle, right? So I was wondering for you, if there's ever been like an inner struggle for you in your career, and how do you overcome that?
There's been too many inner struggles. It's struggle city all the time. For me, I guess I just kind of have to keep trucking through, because regardless, if I put it off, then I'll have to deal with it tomorrow. So I just do my best to lock in for the moment and just push through the best I can. So. Yeah. That's about it for me.
So you're here, you're a demon hunter?
Yes, I play Diro, a person very strongly bound by his duty, and he knows what is right, and he's going to do it.
And I feel like it's not like the typical villain, where he's just trying to do his duty, but...
Yes. Yeah, he's got a job to do, and, he doesn't necessarily question orders, because that would be unbecoming of him, until maybe enough things happen that would make him question what he's doing.
Yeah. And so what does it feel like to be acting in a credits voice cast, including Michelle Yeoh?
It still doesn't feel real, I'll be honest. I mean, I've been voice acting for 15 years, but something like this is always going to throw me for a loop. It's such an honor to be a part of this film, even in a small way. Even just in the English release, I feel so grateful.
I love your outfit, yeah.
Thanks, I do too.
Okay, so...
It's really made of linen. It actually breathes. I have the sun shining on my face, but I'm only sweating
you wanna switch?
that much.
Okay, so Ne Zha, you're the father figure, and in Ne Zha, first movie being bullied, second one, it's kind of like an inner struggle, two characters in one body. For you, in your career, have you ever felt that struggle, and how do you overcome that?
I mean, I feel like I'm going through it now. I mean, I like to think that we're all the hero of our own life, and to be an actor, I think, is an opportunity to hold that ability in a special place, because our job is to believe in stories and to believe we're the characters living out those stories. We cry, we feel, and they film it or they record it. And so I think right now, just as an actor, I'm at this point where I do feel like I'm not just me. I feel like I'm having development of other personas that are maybe stronger than the me I think I know. When really I think people are just more resilient than they think. And so I think that dichotomy we live in is actually one. It's just we're not ready to see it that way yet.